opportunities generated by the close connection between Swedish universities, research, and that they are equipped with skills and knowledge to unlock new innovations.
All of you from Swedish corporate representatives, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all distinguished delegates of Sweden gathered here today. We are honored to host Sweden's largest ever economic delegation to Korea, especially during this Christmas holiday season. This would not have been possible without the tremendous interest and support by the Prime Minister of Sweden. So thank you very much. The visit last June to Northern Europe by President Moon Jae-in and his economic delegation helped increase the Korea public interest in Sweden. Firstly, the visit to the Norwen Foundation by our two heads of states served as a key opportunity to highlight social ventures aspiring to serve social issues in such sectors as the environment, education, and the quality of life through new technology and business models. We were able to reaffirm our understanding of the ultimate goal of innovation. Innovation is not a mere means of seeking profit, but of creating social value and legacies to be passed down to our future generation. Moreover, signing of the MOU between two countries is only the beginning of ongoing efforts to build a solid foundation for startups of our two countries to scale up their operation through close exchange and collaborations. Sincere and open discussions between our two governments and the constituents of a startup ecosystem, ranging from the public institutions and accelerators to venture capitals, have carved out plans to establish two Korea Startup Center in Sweden in the first half of 2020. The Korea Startup Center will run various programs to facilitate ongoing exchange and collaboration between Korean startups and the members of the Swedish startup ecosystem. The center also plans to serve as the gateway that provide support to Swedish startups seeking entry into the Korean or Asian markets. Last month, Korea had the Korea-ASEAN Special Summit. We were able to reflect upon and assess the relationship between Korea and ASEAN over the past 30 years and also contemplate the vision for the next 30 years to come. The Korea-ASEAN Startup Expo come-up was prepared by the Ministry of SMEs and Startups to mark this occasion. We took a very successful first step as a global event, as we were the host to more than 4,600 startups and venture capitals and large corporations, and a total of 17,000 participants. More Swedish startups join the next year. Okay? With the advent of the fourth industrial revolution, the world is now paying attention to the globalization of startups and the creation of unicorns and decacorns. I hope Korea and Sweden will cooperate to globalize both countries' startup. Consider Spotify, who are here with us today. Since it launched in 2008, Spotify transformed the paradigm for listening to music. The company is loved by users all around the world and greatly contribute to the revival of the music industry. Korean unicorn Viva Republica revamped the existing bank transfer service and brought the service to the smartphone platform. Why don't we cooperate each other to create more innovators like these two companies? Countries across the world are exerting tremendous efforts to foster their startup industry. Governments spare no support or institutions for their startups so that they may change the existing market or create a whole new market altogether. Innovators also contribute to the national economy through job creation. According to the study, in the last 3 decades, while traditional companies in the United States saw a reduction of some 1 million jobs, startups have become a growth engine for the job market by creating 3 million new jobs each year. The fourth industrial revolution, which is a global buzzword, is unfolding at such a fast pace and in directions that would never have been imaginable with the existing industries. This is made possible by a convergence of multiple technologies or integration of technology and industry. Thus, companies that rely only on their internal capacities and technologies are bound to lag behind. Therefore, by sharing their internal resources with external parties, companies must draw new technology and ideas for innovation from outside. Large global companies already recognized this change and have been pursuing open innovation aligned with startups. According to the study of 500 startups, more than half of the companies on the global Forbes 500 were already connected with startups, and that the higher the Forbes ranking of the company is, the more active the connection was. By connecting with startups, large global companies are able to introduce and utilize latest technology, innovate their business models, and secure top talent. Meanwhile, connection with large companies will enable startups to benefit from the funding, technology, and management support from large companies, and to scale up their operations by leveraging large companies' brand power to enhance market awareness, broaden networks, and enter foreign markets. Clearly, both large companies and startups have much to gain through mutual collaboration, seeking coexistence, and a win-win strategy is the calling of the times. Since my appointment as Minister of SMEs and Startups, I have been emphasizing strong power connecting small things. I firmly believe that in the age of the fourth industrial revolution, where everything is connected through IoT and sharing economy becomes a part of our daily lives, win-win and coexistence, and the power to connect will be the driving force behind disruptive change to come. To that end, we have been identifying companies with a warm heart and pursuing the Buy Value and Live Together campaign. Companies with a warm heart refers to the win-win cooperation program of large companies geared to sharing their technology, infrastructure, and know-how with SMEs, small enterprises, and self-employed businesses. The Buy Value and Life Together, or 같이 삽시다, campaign is also a use of double entendre. 같이 means both value and together, and 삽시다 means let's buy and let's live. While I focused this year on establishing the platform for connecting small things, from next year, I will concentrate our efforts and resources on transforming the Korean DNA into the world's strongest. The world's strongest. DNA means D is data, N is network, A is AI. Agree with me? Okay. Korea is a global leader in the field of the telecommunication network, including 5G. We were the first in the world to commercialize 5G, and last month, 5G service users surpassed 4.3 million. Korea is recognized as the world's leading testbed for 5G technology. Based on the world's leading 5G network, Ministry of SMEs Startups will make Smart Korea by establishing smart store, smart factories, and smart services in order to support SMEs and small enterprises as they utilize big data and AI to manage their businesses in the most efficient way possible. Countries around the world have been concerned about government regulation that cannot keep up with the development of technology. By designating 14 areas nationwide as regulation-free special zone, including Busan for blockchain businesses, the MSS has already formed an environment for innovative companies to flourish and freely utilize new technologies. Next year, we will double our efforts to eliminate regulations.